What's up, everybody? Justin Cardoza. We are here with a special guest, Denise Kennedy. How you doing?
Good.
Good, huh?
Thanks.
See, this is the setup. This is what every week
This is amazing.
do. Yeah, you know. It's all right. It ain't no thing. So what is up, everybody? Welcome back. Yes, and this is
Gunda.
All right. So,
And this is Buddy.
and that's Buddy.
Yes.
Say hi,
Hey, buddy. All right.
He's like, out of here.
Yep. All right. Time for the little ones to be out. All right. See ya. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Oh my God! Look how great I'm getting. Okay. So, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And now, what's happening? She bailed on me. Everybody.
Yeah, you bailed on him.
That's
Sit
okay.
down.
Was I supposed to be
That's
Yeah,
whatever.
Get here for it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm back. Hi.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome. So, Denise was kind of passing through,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Decided to stop in, say what's up,
Yeah.
and
So-
yeah.
So I'm just
Roseanne is off camera, which
Hi.
everybody's used to right at the beginning of this show anyway. You know, but she actually has everything done. Eyebrows.
Right. We've had
eyebrows, eyelashes, unibrow, whatever. Okay.
Yes. Unlike you, looks like death.
Oh goodness.
No, I'm kidding.
That's how I do my thing. Ooh.
Even the
All right.
most- Okay.
Easy does it.
I'm fine.
Yeah? Okay.
Why do we do this every time?
I don't know. Just how it is, man.
So who's on? Let's
So
get a
we
holler.
got Tracy, Chelsea, what's up? We got Natasha. What's up, Linda?
Somebody says I'm peanut butter and jelly.
I'm pretty sure
This
that was
is a great
Tracy.
setup.
All thanks to our
Wow.
producer, Dominic
Gelman.
Nice job.
Gilman.
Okay,
Yeah?
so hold on 1 second because we were running a little bit short of time. Can you give me the mouse, please?
As usual, having issues with the video keeps freezing on my. Oh my God, Chelsea, you always have that issue. It's
Can I have the thing, please? Which
the
one?
mouse pad, the notebook.
Yeah. So yeah, this is it. We got all of the chat over here, and
Hold on, I gotta
Nice.
see.
likewise
Can
over
you type
here.
voice in here? VO. Just
Uh,
V. There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, there we go.
One day we'll get more organized.
Yes, one day. Okay, we can do a quick sound test. Alright, if you guys could hear that, please press a 1 in the comments, and that way we know it's working. And I think we're good though, because it usually works fine, so.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna get off.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Always have these off.
Thank you.
Off camera.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Go get some-
And so this is Denise. People remember, the people who've been with us for a long time will probably remember your father coming through,
Right.
flirting with my wife.
Right.
I mean, what a character, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the most memorable readings for people, I think, because people always talk about that one. So, how did you look? What were you feeling when that happened?
Oh my God, it was amazing. It was incredible. At first I was in disbelief, that was happening, but then I realized that it was him.
That's cool.
Yeah, he responded with things that only he and I knew, and it was just amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to know that it was him coming through
Yeah.
and everything. And
Absolutely.
these are things that I was going to ask you before, but you know how Roseanne is. I can't get a word in edgewise. So, right? And Tracy's on. All right. Yeah, and Dom is actually in the process of editing it down.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll probably be
Okay.
done by tomorrow. I
Wow.
think, so
It took a minute to find it on Facebook, right?
yeah,
'Cause
and
that one
there's
happens
a
on
lot
Facebook.
of stuff that happened when I was trying to get it
Yeah.
done, but I
Yeah.
think it'll be done by tomorrow.
Yeah, cool.
Can
All
you
right.
hand me that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So check this out, guys. If you remember, right? I believe he said that he was showing me a Corsair.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's a
Right.
blue plane,
Yeah.
right, with fold-up wings.
Right.
Here it is. There it is.
Yep.
Blue plane, fold-up wings.
Yep.
Not bad. How often do we actually get a physical verification? Thank you so much for bringing
Absolutely.
this. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
And this was yours when you were little?
Well, it was my brother's, but I played with it all the time, so...
It became yours.
Yeah, it became mine.
Right. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he was showing me.
Yeah,
I mean, it was the dark blue
right.
with the
Right.
fold-up wings.
Amazing.
Crazy how that works, guys, huh? All right.
It truly dumbfounding, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions during that whole entire reading. And
Yeah.
I was at work, of course, so I couldn't
Naturally.
express any of it.
Right. Yeah, naturally. It would be the most inopportune time for that to happen. And this is what I tell people all the time, is that I can't control who or when people come through.
Right.
But when they do, they do.
Right.
You know. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? That's the first time that I'm actually getting like a physical verification, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when you were driving here,
Yeah.
okay, because I told her last night. I told Roseanne last night.
Uh-huh.
I have a good feeling about tomorrow.
Thank you.
Because I said, and she was like, well, what does that mean? What does that mean? And I didn't tell her. I was just like, what? You know? I just have a good feeling. So one thing that I tell people is that if a spirit comes through to me and is incredibly easy to talk to, like if our energies just kind of vibe like his did,
Yeah.
it becomes infinitely easier in future readings
Okay.
to connect with them, because for some reason it imprints, like I remember their energy.
Okay.
It's just like meeting someone in real life. It's like, oh, hey, what's going on?
Right. That's incredible.
Same thing. And so I was like, oh, he pops in. He's like, I'll be there. I'll be there. And so I was like, huh, all right, I have a good
Wow.
feeling. So on your way down, earlier, I said, while you were on the phone with Roseanne, I said, yeah, he's saying, you know, yeah, stop. Like, it was like you kind of talking him up on the way down, saying things like, you better be there. You better come through. Okay? He's like, hey, he was like, I'm sitting right next to you. What are you talking about?
Okay,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So,
Yeah.
and so I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
People are like, Denise, tell us about your day with Justin and Roseanne. Are they as amazing as I think they are?
They are amazing. Oh my God, this couple is just incredible. And they're fun. And they're wacky as well.
And she is super freaking awesome. Is she
Sure.
not?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roseanne's
and we played
been
makeup.
playing with your makeup. Yeah.
That's right. You got to play
Yeah,
with
so
that
I mean,
today.
we didn't really get a chance to kind of debrief. And you also signed up for lightworkereducation.org.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Definitely
I'm
appreciate
so
that.
excited. So excited for this. I've been waiting for this since you told us about it.
I know, and that's one thing we're gonna once we're done here, this one's gonna probably be, I don't know. I'm waiting to see if anything comes through, right? But we're gonna get
How are
into
your
that
hands?
right after that. They were ice cold earlier, but you were busy playing makeup.
Not so much.
Not so much right now.
Not so much.
That's
That's
all right.
okay.
All the better that she feels it now and gets
Yeah.
the difference, the
Yeah.
differential. All right.
I did have something interesting happen while I got to my hotel today.
What happened?
I was talking with Roseanne on the phone, and my hotel phone rang. And who's calling me? Nobody knows that I'm here, you know. And I picked it up, and
it was haunted.
yeah, and there was nobody
But
there.
who was
It was
it?
just beep, 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 beep. So Roseanne thinks it was my dad saying hello.
Yeah, because you were talking to him the whole ride, like you better show up.
Right?
He found a way to say, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
Another thing that he mentioned to me last night in passing was he wants you to know, what is it? What was it that he was saying? I'm trying to get him, so hang tight.
Sure.
So even in person, there may be pauses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing me the number 12. I've got him. He's showing me the number 12, which I'm going to leave at that. You know what that can mean. It's usually a day.
It's my birthday.
Okay. All right. So confirming that it's him. But he's showing me, he's telling me that he wants you to continue going to the movies.
Aww. Oh my God.
What does that mean?
I would take Dad to the movies once a week.
Okay.
And I made a.
He's like, why haven't you gone? Like,
yeah,
it's not.
I'm missing him.
Yeah. He'll still be with you.
Okay.
When you go.
You know, I did go to one recently, and it was almost sold out, and the seat next to me was empty.
There you go.
Yeah. It was incredible.
There you go. The fact that you were able to recognize that fact is huge.
Yeah.
See, the closer, what I try telling people is that the more you understand in how I work, the more you can see these things happening in your day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't need a medium to verify things for you. You just need to be aware of it.
Okay.
So that is huge. I mean, just the fact that you are able to see that, recognize that, it's the first thing that comes to your mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say all the time. It's the first thing that comes to mind. Because what I have noticed is when I'm getting messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's done in an instant, in a moment. And a moment of time is classified anywhere between 1 to 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And so anything beyond that, it's imagination, and your mind's starting to play tricks on you. So that's why I say you have to speed your mind up, and just be aware of that instant gut visceral thing.
Okay.
But then once you're able to do that, then you can start extrapolating it. So you have to speed your mind up and then slow it down at the same time to extract what came through in the instant.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really confusing and everything. Let me
It makes
move this
sense.
here.
Yeah,
I might have to
it
just
was
move
Once
over.
Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it would have been something that he would have really enjoyed. And like I said, it was opening weekend, and everything was sold out except for the seat next to me.
Wow, that's
So-
awesome. That's because he was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's cool. Let's see what else we got.
God, Facebook.
Can you see?
Why? No,
Because
absolutely not. Not right
I
now.
have a problem. Watch out.
Hey, what's up, Natasha, Patricia, Kim?
I need you to-
This is what she does, and then I'm like stuck doing this.
No, don't worry about that. I've got it. Just for 2 seconds, I'm going to share it on my Facebook page.
Okay.
Go take care of it.
All right. Let's see what the folks are saying.
Okay. Hold on.
All right. Let's see.
Denise is always seeing the signs.
There we go.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'll be right back.
Oh, I'll get it.
All right. So, anyway, that's Denise, folks. What is up? Hey, Tina. Man, I heard you. I hope you get to feeling better. Gonna have to get with you after the show. All right, and see what's happening. What's up, Amy? Doing well. Just kind of opening up the floodgates, and we're just gonna see what happens tonight. See who's coming through. Not anticipating being on long. This is just kind of a.
Better anticipated.
What happened?
Someone Angie left a caca on the floor.
All right. So let's see here. All right. What are you on right now?
Kidding me?
Hey, what's up, Zaria?
Dominic Geo has done worse.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Are you
Yeah, I'll be right
Come-
there.
okay? Let's see here. Yep. Turn off your caps lock. All right. Oh, to
I
Linda.
want to sit her.
What?
So sit with them for 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I gotta share it on my Did you share it on my Facebook page?
Yeah, it's loading right now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm back.
I want.
Sorry if I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
It's okay. It's
So, all right. Thank you, Sammy. So, all right. So now you're man in the helm. We got mass chaos going.
Don't. It's controlled.
Controlled chaos.
Yeah, we're just
What's up,
here
Anna?
because listen, the most important thing everybody needs to know is that Denise was the very first person to sign up for Light Workers.
That is
And
true.
she is going to get her in-person consultation. Do you want to tell people what you get with Light Workers? Light Worker Education.
Yeah, stop saying that. Light worker education. So, basically, whenever you sign up for Light Worker Education, the membership program, not only is it going to help you develop your innate abilities and gifts, right? But the way that happens is that right off the bat, you get an initial consultation with me, okay? It just so happens that Denise was coming through town, so we're like, all right, well, let's knock this out in person. But we can do it via phone, Skype, Facebook chat, whatever the case is, or in person if it's here in town, right?
Yeah.
And so we're going to take care of that off camera after this.
Okay.
And
private.
it's a private, personal thing, and it's basically going to be just an assessment and kind of see where you're at and where you want to go.
Okay.
All right? And make
I'm
sure that
excited.
everything jives.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I am too.
Hopefully I'm a good fit.
I think so. You'll be all right. Don't worry.
We
You'll
know
be
what
okay.
Dad is, but you know.
No. Hey, listen. It's the fact that you were able to spot
Then just press share.
that in a crowded theater.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Oh, gone.
Because in public places with a lot of people, those are the hardest to be able to read. Essentially,
Wow.
so you were basically doing what I do here, right? Or if this was in person, if we've got 30 people sitting, you can kind of feel their individual
Right.
energies pulling. Now you kind of see why
Yeah.
I have a hard time, because
This
it all
is
pulls
hard.
me right there.
Yeah. All
That's
of them.
it.
Right
That's
there.
why I
Right
want
there,
you to
all of
feel
us.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Share.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, normally I'd be able to narrow it down here,
Right.
narrow it down there, but
Yeah.
it's just boop,
Yeah.
right there. But the fact that you were able to spot that is so awesome.
Great.
All right, so let's see here. Roseanne, you got anything to add, or are you still sharing?
I'm still sharing. I'm trying to share to my own page.
Okay.
What did Tracy say?
I
Yeah.
have a special zen about you, because Ro is at a beautiful
did.
piece.
That's
tonight.
very nice.
That's true, yeah. She's not all bouncing all over the place like normal.
Grounded.
Yeah,
We did grounding
that's it.
through makeup.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
Makeup and music.
That's it.
Right?
It'll be fascinating here somewhere. Yeah, and through time, I think we'll definitely get those experiences. Look, this is something that I've developed over 17 years, right? It doesn't happen overnight. We can help you drastically cut down on that development time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there's no substitute for putting the work in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, one of the main things that right off the bat that we'll be focusing on is meditation and the proper ways of doing things, and the not just the how but the why. Because the why we do things a certain way in a specific order is incredibly important, because it's what keeps deception away.
Okay.
I say it all the time that deception is very real, And one of the key things that you're going to learn is that, okay, I have to do X, Y, and Z, but the reason I have to do X, Y, and Z in this order is for this. Okay? And once you know that, and once you understand that, you'll be able to tune into many other psychics. I hate doing it like that, but I'm going to do it that way. That may have an ability of some sort, but nothing is jiving.
Okay.
Nothing is resonating, and the reason is that they're being pulled off in different directions because they know they can do something, but they don't know why, and they don't know how to properly channel it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of ins and outs that we're going to be getting into. Let's see. So, let's see here.
When you're looking at the screen, is that side or this side?
I look at both.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
this is my struggle, meditation. It has been a positive experience for me in the past. Justin, you're going to share different meditation techniques. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. And there's even a specific name for... Look, I'm not going to sit here and teach you the Om method. I've said that time and time again. Because when I meditate, I don't sit here going, Om. No, it doesn't work that way. It works different for everybody. And that's the whole point of the initial consultation, is to help you recognize, okay, this way works best for me. All right. Then I'll give you concrete steps on that you could take to start developing and what to pay attention to. You know what I mean? Oh, what's up, Dana? All right. So I am just waiting to see if anybody comes through.
Sure.
These are big shadows.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Big shadows? Oh, go ahead. Move it closer.
Okay. There you go, Don.
Does anyone look like overly saturated?
I don't know.
Probably me, but I don't care. Yeah,
Sure,
Roseanne
okay,
said I
Actually,
look
you
like
guys look
Dev.
pretty good, so.
Hey, you guys look really, really good. And so, why is that so small? I can't see even
Well, that's
that.
because it's a small screen.
We got
Okay.
everything going on over here. So,
I mean, if you don't like the right, we can.
all right. So, what do you think? You think I should try to get some readings in?
Yeah, card readings.
Do you want to
Sure.
see it in action?
You want to see it in action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's see.
Wait, anything. This is amazing.
All right.
I'm nervous, but it's fun. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's different, right?
Yeah.
Trust me, man. My
It's
first
for
time
YouTube.
going on here, I was like,
Well, that's literally his face.
Yeah, I don't like watching those. He went
Yeah,
outside and was like,
vicious.
Senator Joseph, I can't do this. I can't do this.
yeah, I can't do this. Nope.
Why
Nope.
do you think I
Nope.
became his sidekick?
I was like, nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right. So,
Denise brought this candle. This is a special candle for her.
Oh, yeah.
Share that. Sorry, we have a gummy bear singing in the background.
So this candle, let's see. This candle was used as a memory for my dad. So my dad, we would take him to the 1940s dance every year. It's twice a year, but I would take him during the winter dance. And there was a couple that they're my age, but they were friends with my father as well. And my dad was very special to this couple. And so they brought this candle, and they brought a picture of my father dressed up in his 1940s garb. And then they also brought a boutonniere that my dad always had, a special boutonniere that he got. So they got it from the same place that he would purchase it from. And they set it all together on the table, and so people could come by and visit and pay their respects.
That's awesome.
as they wanted to. So
yeah.
so I kept the candle. It's really special to me. There's that. And actually Dad bought me this blouse as well.
That's awesome.
Aww.
See? There you go.
I love it.
I know, man. It's good. I love hearing the stories after the fact, because I say all the time that, you know, I'm not the star of the show. It's not about me. It's not about Roseanne. It's really about you and the love that you have for your loved ones.
Yeah.
And proof, the graciousness of God to allow us a glimpse to provide us proof in our hurting times that our loved ones are still there and that love never dies.
Right.
That's really the crux of the point of what I do, why I do it.
Right.
And that's it. I mean, it has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's got everything to do with you and the love you have for your father and vice versa.
Right.
And same with everybody else who gets a reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're facilitating it.
That's
the
it. I
conversation,
mean,
the
yeah, it's not
message.
about me. Not about me at all.
It's a wonderful gift.
You guys, you know...
and that's why it's important to sign up for Lightworker, because it's going to change people's
perceptions.
trajectory on what they've been experiencing or what they've been thinking they've been experiencing.
Right. Yeah. And
It's gonna give
one
them
of the key
clarity
things,
and understanding.
clarity, understanding, and eliminating fear is a big one. Eliminating
so
fear.
definitely share this. Share. I'm sorry, I'm like the QVC salesman.
Yeah, I know. Usually
Hopefully you can all hear Roseanne.
They can hear me.
Oh, everybody can hear her. They could hear her without the microphone. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's see.
Denise, you're lucky. Your dad is a lucky man to have such love, says Tracy.
Aw.
Good evening, Renee Wallen. Tara Field says that is amazing. See, people are saying how much love. Kathy Hensley, hello everyone. If they're new, make sure you give them the spiel.
Right, and if you are new here, we do. My name's Justin Cardoz. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive consultant.
And tonight playing the role as Roseanne Cardoz.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Remember back in the old days of the soaps when they would have a stand-in.
Right. So make sure you hit like and subscribe for every time that we go live. I'm doing free readings on YouTube. All right, so let's see here.
It's getting a little chilly in here.
Yeah.
Good.
That's right.
Good, you're feeling that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, background changed, yeah. So.
Are you going to be doing paid card readings tonight?
No.
No.
She's sitting next to him for a reason.
No.
They can do donations, but
Thank you, Tracy.
no, it's cool.
All right,
This is
so
a teaching.
yeah, it's not about any of that.
It's teaching. It's a teaching moment, Tom.
You said teaching.
Seriously.
You got cold.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to scoot closer to him.
It's closer.
Yeah.
To this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm just like, I can hear Roseanne. Of course you can. All right.
I'm feeling energy, folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, feel free to say what you're feeling as it comes through.
It's pretty strong.
First thing that comes to your mind.
It's taking my breath away is what it's doing.
That's good. Don't be afraid to speak up.
If it gets too much, let me know, okay?
That's fine.
I always know
All right, I'm getting a younger male coming through. What you're feeling is the energy of an impact, an accident. That's how he's coming through. It's a younger male. So when I say younger male, to me, that would be like someone lower on the family tree, or underneath you, a son, a younger brother that maybe you... No, this is a son. This is a son figure coming through, younger male, passed of an accident. Relatively young. Man, the way I'm seeing it is, it feels like there was a car involved. So I don't know if it was a car accident or he was struck by a car. There's a BL, so I don't know if it's Billy or BL connection with it.
Did you have something like this before?
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I can only give what I'm getting right now. All right.
He did because I thought
Yes.
I was it, but I wasn't it.
Ooh, I got chills. Big.
Mhm.
Big time. Big. You
Well,
say
he's
younger
making
male-
his appearance. No,
Yeah, it's strong.
definitely.
Younger male number. You said what number was?
No.
No.
See,
name.
a younger male.
Impact.
Passing of an accident. Well, welcome, Sherry, on Facebook. I need somebody to keep an eye on Facebook and
I'll
let
do
me
that.
know.
I'll do that. I'll do
please.
that. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
So got
Hi,
a younger
Sherry.
male would be son, nephew, someone lower, younger than yourself, coming through, past of an accident, and when I say younger, I am talking child, under 16 years of age.
Oh my god. Tell these people to come over. There's somebody over there. Oh,
So if this makes sense, I just need you to say, yeah, hey, makes sense. That might be somebody for me. And then we'll see what else I get. I get three. Basically the way I work is that I will get 3 clues, 3 hints, 3 symbols of what they're trying to show me. Okay. And so what they're showing me is that this is a younger male. I believe passed from an accident. There's an accident involved. Thank you, Shay. Under 16 years old. It'd be a son, nephew, younger brother, but someone younger than yourself. And was under 16 when they passed. Passed of an accident. I feel like that there was a car involved, possibly, but he's showing me a car. And I don't know if that's what I'm feeling the impact of. Okay. And he's showing me the initial B, but it feels like there's like a BL, like a I don't know if he's trying to tell me the name or it's a nickname, like BL something.
under 16. That's sad.
Yeah, under 16, definitely.
Jeez,
Young.
So he died in a car accident?
I don't know if
Was
it's a
hit by
car accident or hit by a car. I
Okay.
can't tell.
Okay.
But there's definitely a car
Okay.
involved.
Dom, over on, I'm gonna go over to Facebook so I can monitor Facebook.
There's no one commenting, so
Was there someone commenting on Facebook?
there was, but there's not. It's not about the
She
video.
might be moving over. Who was it that was commenting?
Anita, Sherry, Henderson. I told all these people to move over to YouTube.
Okay. Give him a minute. Sometimes it takes a minute to log into Facebook.
YouTube.
In the meantime,
I mean,
person
YouTube.
here for you, coming through,
Yeah.
that you're coming through for.
You pinned it right down.
Are they going to acknowledge you? Give me something else that they're going to be able to know.
So, Denise, he's talking to the spirit. Okay. Are you
I know.
you handsome?
Oh my god.
Now, see, you felt it before, right? And
Wow.
yeah. Letting you know you're not crazy. This is
goodness.
for real. And this is what drives me crazy because people will be like, "Oh well, he's just throwing stuff out there,"
Yeah,
but no,
he's got popsicle fingers right now.
they weren't that way a minute ago.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, was she confirming that it was for her, or was she Dominic? Was she saying that it was her? That made sense to her.
So she just said yes. Hi, beautiful people. Hi, New Year.
All right. So
Never mind then.
anybody?
It's not for her.
Yeah, this is for somebody. Okay. Look, I'm a psychic medium. I reconnect people with their loved ones who have crossed over. Right now, I've got a younger male, past when he was under 16 years of age, from what I can see visually, okay, of an accident. I feel an impact. That's what you were feeling, that impact. It was quick. Showing me that it lasted a while. It wasn't an immediate thing, lasted a while in the hospital, then passed. Let me be completely... because I'm seeing tubes and everything coming out. There was a car involved, so I don't know if it was a car accident per se, if he was hit by a car, but there was, I feel a definite sudden bam. Okay? Under 16. There's a BL sounding something he's trying to say, but I can't make it out. Alright? Now, and he's making reference to, I don't know if they're rosary beads or a chain with a cross on it. I don't know if someone has it as a memorial to him. If it makes sense, I just need you to say, makes sense. That's it.
I'm getting a headache right here.
Third eye headache.
Third eye.
Mhm.
Welcome to the club.
Yep.
You just joined.
He'll deal.
You're gonna
It gets
get-
easier. Don't worry.
Tell me if you want some leave or
Oh, it's okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Even though it's a third eye headache, like Aleve will work or
Yeah.
ibuprofen will work. And I
Yeah,
told
just let me
Dominic, I
know.
said, it's weird. It's like your brain must submit, like, in order for you to do it, there's something scientific that has to be happening. Otherwise, that stuff wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's just like working out. I'm keeping an eye on.
Well, no, this cross on a chain. I don't know if it's a rosary. It appears as a rosary to me, okay? But it's a cross on a chain, and it's being like somebody's holding it as a memory or a memorial to him,
Come on,
okay?
guys.
Oh, the frustration.
Why did they do this? This is a child, for God's sakes.
And they don't come through unless their receiving person is in
Unless
the room,
somebody is available to
Okay.
acknowledge it. But some people don't. Some people, they may not make the connection.
Right?
It
So
could
that's
be
why I
Me
give it a
Too.
minute.
Yeah.
It could be a Me Too. Means
Yeah,
somebody
so
knows this
somebody
kid.
knows this kid's family, so he sees. So, like, let's say your best friend had a son who was hit by a car. You didn't,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right.
he sees this as an opportunity because he knows that you would say something to them.
Yeah.
They're gonna come through.
Okay.
See, this is the light worker.
Right.
This is
The-
exactly
right,
what
this
you're going
is-
to learn
right.
in light workers.
Very cool.
It's
Did you say an age?
under 16?
Under 16, yeah. Ima, whoa. You have whose gold chain, Ima? I missed it. I'm missing something.
Robbie?
I can take some, not all. Can't take the age. Well, when I say the 16, I have to be completely. That is my estimation of the age of how he looks, youth-wise.
Confirm the other things, and then we can get past that.
Okay. The as far as the, so I need. All right. So hang on. Stephanie, uncle died at 17 in a car accident. Has an L name over his mom's necklace. Yeah, but was he under at 17 in a car accident? But the all right, hang on. I need you to clarify. He's presenting as young. Okay. He's showing me that he comes from a big family. I'm seeing a lot of people. Okay. Now, the only thing, Stephanie, that is... Because he's coming through as a younger energy. It's making me feel like I would be, like... It's making me feel my father energy. Let's put it that way. By coming through. See, it's so hard for me sometimes to try to... I'm trying to explain this as best I can because we're not having a meeting of the minds here. So, the reason that I say that he's a younger energy is that he's showing himself young to me. He's making me feel an overemphasis of sorrow as a father. As if, God forbid, I lost one of my children. That's why I say...
Say that again. That didn't make sense to me. Say that again.
What do you mean that didn't make sense to you?
You said an overemphasis.
It's making me feel an overemphasis of my fatherly energy, placing me in that position, and he comes in under me. So I'm trying to explain the feeling I'm getting.
As a father.
As a father.
Okay.
And that's why I say, like an uncle, I don't feel would do that.
Okay.
Okay? This is definitely a child's. And I think to really drive it home, he's presenting young.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you see him?
Not totally. We're not totally in sync.
Denise, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Well, I know a Robbie that died of an impact, and he was young. And they were Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
So would somebody be holding the rosary?
Absolutely.
Where does the BL come in?
His name was Robbie. So BL doesn't work there. Unless Billy and Robbie sound similar.
Parent, last name.
He's showing me a big family. Like a big family was all around him. In passing and at the funeral. Somebody's connecting with it because otherwise I wouldn't be getting more.
That's creepy. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I need down.
Down. Go to It's okay. Ignore him. This is how it is. You gotta walk up, battle of a stone. Go get him, ice cream.
Yo! Whoa! His fingers are even colder.
He's right here, man.
Oh my
I'm telling you,
goodness.
comes from a big family, dude. You got to give me more than that. It's resonating.
State. Give me a state. Or a year that he died.
It was a while ago.
It's been a long time.
I'm not completely in sync to where I'm I'm having like static,
Whoa.
and I'm trying to.
Whoa. It just got like, I just got the rush.
Ima, you understand the name Bill, and you have a lot of family. Would he be showing himself to me? And I'm gonna ask this because I've never had this happen before. This is a unique situation. That even though he was older, that he passed, that he, oh God, for lack of a better word, acted much younger, to where he would be presenting as younger to be able to be recognized by you. I do too, Sammy. I do too. And understand, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but it is. I've never had somebody present like this because it's really tugging on me with a parent as a parent. I mean, oh God, it's right here, right here. See?
I can feel the cold.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Wow. It's getting stronger.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
getting
yeah.
stronger.
No,
I feel
he's
it.
right here.
I know.
And he's.
Thank you, Angels Reborn.
Yeah. Okay. Who's Ima?
Speak up.
Who's got
You
the
don't have to do
picture?
it.
I'm seeing like it's almost like an 8x10, or there's some sort of a picture, or for lack of a better word, a shrine. Okay. I'll take that. Who's got? Is it you? Is that he's showing me that has almost like a shrine to him with a picture, and I don't know if there's candles or something like that around. Because he's showing me that you've never gotten past it. That you've never gotten past it. Come closer, man. Just right here. Just don't worry about it. Just come on. Yes, come closer. It's fine.
I know, I got that, and it's all on the back of my head right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely
Feel it.
concentrate.
Just open yourself up.
Okay, so where's the 12? He's shown me 12 and a 13. 1, 2, 1, 3. Where does that come into play? So I mean, I know you've been with me long enough to and I don't think I've ever gotten anything for you, but when they show me numbers, it's usually a day, or it could be a month, but a 13 is pretty specific. I'm seeing a 12-13, like, so I don't know what he's trying to show me there. See, part of it is trying to line up. Okay. All right, cool. I'm with you, Ima. I'm with you. Know what I'm doing, babe.
You're getting bursting. One goes
She's okay with hearing it, Tracy. It's what she's been coming on for a year for. So Ima, here's the thing. I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible for you, right? So I'm just gonna go, and you just say makes sense. Okay, is that fair enough? Because he's showing me that okay. Yeah, I'm definitely with you then.
That's a big family.
You had 13 brothers and sisters and one passed at birth. That's why it's 12-13.
Is that what you got?
He showed me 12-13. She had 13 brothers and
Oh my
sisters,
God. Oh
but
my
one
God.
passed at birth. So he has
Wow.
12, but originally it was 13.
Incredible.
Okay, so that's how it works, guys. All right. Thank you for being open and being able to acknowledge that. So, right off the bat, the hard bit is that he is saying to me that you allowed his passing to God, this is hard to say. You allowed his passing to steal your life as well. And he's not happy about it. He's coming through with so much love for you. And he's saying she's so misunderstood. She's just so misunderstood, and she feels alone, and you're not alone. He's always with you. But it upsets the thing he wants you to live. He wants you to live, Ima. Okay. He's kind of bringing me down a memory lane thing, and he's going to use what he's showing me is he's saying, do you remember giving me I don't know if it was a teddy bear or some sort of a plush toy when he was very little, and you were telling him that he could be anything that he wanted to be. He just had to put his mind to it. And he's doing the same thing for you right now, giving you the same bear and the same speech. That you can still do whatever it is that you want to do. But you have to choose to do it. And that he's with you no matter what. But he's like, she's got so much inside of her that the world is missing out on. This is never easy. Especially when kids are coming through. It's never easy. These are never easy messages to deliver.
She said yes. I gave him a stuffed bunny. He named it Buddy.
Oh my God.
Right?
Mm-hmm. A little dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, Ima. And he got that from you. He's showing me that he's like, look, man, she's the misunderstood one of the family. And it like only got worse once he passed. He wants you to stop feeling so alone. He wants you to stop feeling so alone. Every time you speak to him, even today, he's still there and he still hears you. And he tries to get your attention, but you, man, this is a common thing that people talk themselves out of it. You know what I mean? Freaky, right? So you'll be talking to him, something will drop in the other room, okay, and you'll go, but nothing will be there, but you'll hear something move or fall, but nothing will be broken, nothing will have fallen. That's him letting you know that he's there, that he hears you, okay. And that's the point, Ima, is that, yeah, you stopped living and it made you a stronger person, but now the world needs that stronger person. Okay? And so, he's also tried leaving you messages in the mirror, which you blow off. Like in the steam. You know, like if you do something on the mirror, you know what I mean? In the steam,
Right.
and when it dries, it'll still be there.
Wow.
She sees, like... Now he's telling me there's nothing that I can tell you that she doesn't already know.
She says I get signs all the time. Yes, you are right.
And lately it's been a bird. It's been like a little bird. I don't know if it's a sparrow or a cardinal. But a bird's been coming around.
Thank you, James Harvey.
Hi. I got you. And like some type of
What's the Connect 4 reference? Why is he showing me Connect 4? I initially heard it as like contact, but then it became Connect 4. So I don't know what he's saying there.
And thank you, Joanna Edelman.
So I'm with the spirit right now, guys. All right, so if you're just joining us, thank you so much. I appreciate it. My name's Justin Cardozo. I'm a psychic medium, intuitive consultant, and I'm with spirit right now for someone. I'll explain how I work here in just a moment, okay? Okay.
Ima says that they buried him on the 4th.
Okay.
That's
This is incredible.
he's given you plenty of hugs. I mean, big hugs and big hearts. He's saying that he would send, like, show me roses as his symbol for love, but you don't like roses. So,
Oh my god.
he's showing big hugs and big hearts coming to you. And he's kind of pulling back, but he's like, I'm not going to do the... His dad's birthday is on the 4th. So he's like, I'm not going to do the roses because you don't like roses. So, all right. But I know, man, you have no idea how happy I am that it was for Ima.
Right?
Oh my God. Thank
Just saying
God.
last week. She wanted to hear from her son
I know.
Oh,
last week.
okay.
I know. I know. You know. Okay, so here's how it works, guys. All right. This is basically.
Say thank you,
I did say, are you not paying attention?
Just saying.
Ima, thank you so much for being open enough to validate. I know sometimes it's tough to hear, you know what I mean? But thank you for being open enough to validate on here, all right? But he did pull his energy back, and so now for everybody,
It's true.
yeah, I told
You're
you,
not as cold.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so, yeah, that's my sign.
Yeah.
Like when I first started doing readings,
Yeah.
I'd get what I thought were, like thoughts in between my own thoughts was the only way that I could describe it at the time. But when that was happening, my hands would get ice cold, and I was just like, oh my God, that must be the sign that they're around.
Wow.
So, it's still true to this day, 17 years later, right?
Wow.
And so, all right. So for everybody new, my name's Justin Cardoza, psychic medium, intuitive consultant, and every Friday or Saturday night, me and my wife Roseanne Cardoza, who is off camera, and this is Denise
Hello.
Kennedy. She is someone that's gotten a reading from me. She was in your position
But
once before.
most importantly,
Yeah, once
she is a student.
I'm a student.
She is now a
Yay.
student of
White.
lightworkereducation.org.
I'm
Yay!
excited.
All right. And so, for everybody that's just joining us, the way that this works, this is basically a virtual gallery reading, okay? And so, I don't have any control over who comes through, okay? But when a spirit does decide to come through, they give me 3 signs, 3 symbols for me to see. And I share that with you. So, all 3 have to match somebody. You know, usually, like in Ima's case, it was a younger male coming through. Really felt like a son type of energy. Passed of an accident, showed me a car, and that's kind of how it starts. Okay, so if things make sense, you have to just say, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And if once it's verified, then they'll give me a little something else and something else, and then eventually, once I'm dialed into to whoever's energy it is, that's when they'll be able to proceed. Pretty simple, but like I totally understand. Hey, you know, so and so passed. I want to hear from so and so. That's great. Talk with them. Tell them that it's okay to come through to me. Okay, and you'd be surprised how much that helps. Ima was around for a while before
She
it came
just
through.
said
I have
last
no
week.
control over who comes through, folks.
No.
Okay, but just be open. Keep your let go of any preconceived notions of what to expect. Okay, and let's see if we got somebody else. What do you guys think?
Possibly.
You cool for another one?
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
Learning
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm
Yeah,
feeling really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that your hands get so cold, but I see a bead of sweat on your temple.
That's from the light.
Is it? I don't know.
It gets hot in that corner because there's no insulation
Oh,
behind the walls.
okay.
Don't
But-
forget you have a drink here.
But
so.
yeah, it's just the energy. I feel energy. You know, before I've known you guys, I felt energy, but this is different. It's a different. It's almost fuller. It's richer.
Focused.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're gonna
This
learn
is
how to
what
do
you
that.
learn
Okay.
in Lightworker.
Wow.
So
It's
basically,
intense,
here's the thing, right? Is that there are so many people out there that are sensitive to energy, and it was broken down like this. I'm going to give the breakdown. Is that okay, boss?
Hey, you're being the teacher
Okay.
tonight with your students.
Right. So
That's why I
here's
wanted
how
her
the
to-
energy works, right? Lightworkereducation.org is for anyone who does work for God, whether they have abilities or not. And I don't say gifts, and the reason is that gifts are totally different. Everybody has an innate sensitivity, an innate intuition about things, right? It's just how well can you dial into it. So it's broken down like this. So what you probably was a sensitive. And a sensitive is somebody that could walk into a room and know that something's off,
Yeah.
but you can't pinpoint where.
Yep.
An empath is somebody who could walk into that room, know something's off, and be like, it's that guy, but not know why. A psychic can walk into the room, know something is off, know that it's that guy, and the reason is that his grandmother just passed.
Wow. Okay.
A psychic medium can walk into the room, know that something's off, know that it's that guy because his grandmother passed, and say, oh yeah, hey, grandma's here with a message.
Okay. Very
That's
good.
the breakdown.
Very
Okay?
good.
And so there's a lot of people that that are sensitive, that could walk into the room and know something's off. And what you're feeling is that kind of, does that explain kind of how you've been your whole
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
What you're feeling now is the focused, directed energy of it.
Yeah, and I can tell the difference.
It's a big difference,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes just feeling that difference bursts open dams.
Yeah.
Once that happens, though, you need somebody to help guide it
Right.
so it doesn't get out of control.
Does it
We're gonna
excite
talk
you?
It very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, being a person, I want to ask her this.
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
As a person who has gone ghost hunting,
Yes.
and you've been sensitive to things,
Yes.
being in the presence of this and watching him read, I mean, how is it different? Like, to you, does this feel like, oh my God, this is like what
this
I've
is
been waiting
Denise
for?
Kennedy. If
This
you've
is
been
what
with
I've
us a
been
while, you
needing, like
may
this-
remember that I
this
gave
feels
her a reading
familiar.
over on Facebook, and her
It
father
it
came
does
through.
feel
The World
familiar,
War
yeah.
II vet
Yeah.
that was the trainer of pilots, and he was showing me the Blue Corsair, and she actually brought this. This is what he was talking about
Yes.
during the reading. And I mean, he came through and everybody remembers that reading because he was so smooth.
Oh
he
my
was
God, I was
old school.
crying.
He was old school smooth.
The best
with the
was
women. The
Denise
best was
telling
when he
me
was
all
like-
week, I want to get a reading from him, but I don't want to do it. I
Yeah.
want to work.
Right.
No,
I
what
needed
does
to
he
be
do?
on
He
my
comes
day
in-
off, and
Yeah, I want to be home and on my
Right.
day
Right.
off and be focused.
No.
No, what does he do? He comes in
Yeah.
when she's at work,
Yeah.
in the middle of work, because that just
Then he
shows
flirts
you,
with my wife.
Yeah.
You do not, oh yeah, you do. The spirits do not care.
Yeah.
Because
No.
his message was so beautiful. Was that we're the little things in like the materialistic things in life don't matter.
Mhm.
It was so. It was a beautiful reading. Which, by the way, let everybody know Dominic is editing.
We'll have that up soon.
Yes, because it's a gorgeous reading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
was
There's
amazing.
a life lesson in there for everybody to go home with, something
Right.
to take from.
Right. Wow.
So you might tell people that, Denise, or you might tell people how you've always felt that you've had something.
Yeah, explain to me that. Like, what caused? What is the thing that I'm trying to figure out how the best way to extract the info from you? Help us understand what you felt to make you want to start exploring this side?
With you or previous?
Just in general. Like, how did it start? When did you first notice that you were sensitive to energy?
I've always been that way. So it's almost like when you're a child, you're open. And my dad actually noticed that I didn't necessarily close that down as I got older. Mm-hmm. So
sorry, I'm getting excited because
she's doing a football dance over here.
No, because you're answering the right question.
Oh.
No, I get excited. Sorry.
Okay.
Ignore her.
Okay, all right. So, but yeah, I didn't necessarily close that down, and I've always had love in my heart, like for everything and everybody. Now, as I've gotten even older, it's been a little tougher, and but I feel most comfortable in this realm and being this way. I've tried to go into the regular everyday activities and try to do life that way, and it just doesn't work for me. Right. I don't like it. I feel like I'm defeated all the time. This is natural to me.
Right.
So
good. All right. I bet there are so many people that understand that.
Okay.
That's that there's something more, and that ignoring it. Because here's the thing, I'm guilty of that myself. Mm-hmm. Only difference is that when I would get to that stage, I would get smacked down so hard, because it's like, you fool, you know what you're supposed to be doing, but yet you don't do it. Mm-hmm. Hard-headed. Mm-hmm. They'd shut our Wi-Fi down, all sorts of kind of crazy stuff.
But that's where I came in.
Yeah.
See, I've always been that support system for him, and I always called it the psychic, because I would be like, no, you need to go meditate. So that's why it's important to have that person to guide you.
Okay.
So what we're doing with Lightworker is cutting out those hard moments where you get behind, and having somebody, it's kind of like, it's not a shortcut, because nothing in this is easy. Mm-hmm. But it would have been a lot easier for him had he not had the questions that he did.
Sure.
Because he didn't have anybody to guide him.
Right.
So that's what he's trying to do.
Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Feel the difference now?
Yeah.
Nothing coming through yet, right? Mm-hmm. Let's flip the switch. Let's see what happens.
So do you want to tell her what you see behind you, like what you have? So
when I'm doing readings, right, I have a special place set aside to do the readings. And have you ever seen Stranger Things? Mm-hmm. All right, so I've been doing it this way since before that. But the perfect analogy is when Elle goes under, and it's all black, but it's lit perfectly. Mm-hmm. The only difference is that there's not water on the ground. Oh. And I do it in a dark room like that so that I could see the energy come in and out.
Oh, okay.
Because the energy, I only work from the light. Mm-hmm. And so that's where the energy is coming from. So if you're in a bright room, you'd never be able to see it. So that's why I work. And so basically it's like an office, just dark.
Oh, okay.
And doors open, and we'll see if anyone comes in.
Okay.
Very good.
It just takes a minute for them to come in and go through his...
Right. Another thing that I tell them is I show them my book of life, if you will. And I say, use my book as in... My life's an open book. Point to anything in my life that would correspond with yours, so that I could understand what it is that you're trying to say.
Wow.
So I've had spirits come in and just go, oh dear God, no, and leave.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the one. They're like, oh no, that doesn't correlate at all. And that's why a lot of times.
It's why you're the tragic medium.
That's why I'm the tragic medium. Is the stuff that I've seen in my life is just You know, it just is what it is.
And I hate to say tragic meme. I always say, he reads people who have lived complicated lives or living or dead. But most importantly, it's about the person who lived their life that had they're deep thinkers. They have a message that's deep, that wants to transcend. Like your father.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your father had that
Yeah.
kind of message.
Yeah, I can see them.
I mean, was it tragic? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, how do you... But it's about...
Right.
So it can go both ways. So, again, sorry. This is all a teaching lesson tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know that this was going to happen, by the way.
I didn't.
What? That you were going to be sitting there with
No,
me?
I had no idea.
I think it's cool.
But neither one of you did. You see how I operate?
Oh.
Yeah, we know how you operate. Calm down. Calm down there, Jackson. All right, well, let's see what's happening. And so, for everybody that's on the other end, if you want to hear from somebody, okay, talk to them. Let them know. Give them permission to come through. You'd be surprised how often that helps. Because I've also had cases where I was able to connect with somebody, but they were like, one JD and Tina. Mm-hmm. Their family checked me out for a couple of weeks while doing readings, right?
It was
like
wild.
a month. It was like a month and a half or something. And
they said it.
Yeah, they were like, they wanted to make sure that I was the one, that I wasn't trying to finagle anything on people, you know what I mean? And so, look, people's personalities stay
souls.
intact.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yes, Reagan. Sorry. But yeah, we go live every weekend, so if you hit subscribe and the bell, you'll be notified when we do go live. Okay?
But most importantly, if they want to sign up for our lightworkereducation.org to learn more,
right?
Check that.
Yeah.
They can find that in the description. Denise learned the lingo.
All right, so let's see if anybody else is available.
So I was feeling anxious for just a moment there. That's why I went and touched your hand to see, check the barometer.
Yeah.
Don't forget to drink though, so you stay hydrated.
Okay.
Got another male energy starting to come in. This is going to be, this male energy is coming through as a peer to whoever it is that they're coming through for. By a peer, I mean they're on the same level as them. So it could be a friend, brother, cousin, something along those lines, a peer. All right, so same age group or would be viewed as a peer. Showing me comes from a long line of military background, and he was a soldier as well. Passed when I say fairly recently, I mean in the 2000s. Because the way it's weird, the way he's showing it to me is I feel like he's showing me that he comes from a strong military background, because I'm seeing World War II, Korea.
Lieutenant Dan.
I'm seeing all of them, like
Like
from World War II forward. So that there's somebody that's been in from World War II forward. World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and this would be the United States. Clearly. Okay. And there's a California connection. All right, so it's a male coming through, a peer, so brother, cousin, friend, something along those lines. Military connection, all the, and comes from a long line of military background.
What was the last thing you said after that?
And it's switching.
Okay.
It's changing up. He showed me that there was a California connection. I heard California, and then I saw the state. And now he's showing me the number 18 as well. Summer Rivas. Okay. Where does the 18 come into play, Summer? Thank you for being so concise. I'm with you, Summer. And you see how some of them are just
boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
and it's because our you can come closer. And no, sir. Okay, it's fine. Some come closer than others. Some have to come closer than others. Like him, I think we're like pretty much on the same frequency, so it's a lot easier to connect. Sometimes if it feels like I have to reach for them a little bit, then that's when my hands get really cold. But like they're cooler.
They are cool. Yeah.
They're cooler, but they're not as cold as it was before.
Right.
That's because I told him, come closer so that you can see, but he said, no, sir. He's like, I'm good here, sir.
Yeah.
Very polite, very...
That's very military.
Yes.
Thanks, Tracy.
But, look, see? Look,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
Okay.
It's almost like pressure. There's a lot of pressure around my head.
It's your third eye trying to open.
Wow.
We'll work on that.
Okay. I might need a pain reliever.
You want me to use some?
Could I? Yeah.
One or two.
One's fine.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Is what he's saying. He's saying, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
It's okay. You can come
Please.
closer, look. See?
You have a message.
This is the real deal, man.
Yeah.
You just
Let's get your
joined.
message.
Okay, so Summer, Summer's still with me? Yep, okay. He's wanting to acknowledge Mom, and the way that he's portraying it to me is I want to clarify because he's so specific in the way that he's presenting information to me. Is that he is mentioning Mom, and I don't know if she carries something small around of his with her, but he's saying thank you to Mom for the energy that would be Mom. That she honors him every day by carrying a small piece of, I don't know if it's his dog tags or there's something small that she carries around. with her. Interesting. So she's saying that it might be because he was murdered and shot in the head.
I saw that.
And that happens sometimes.
Okay.
That's one way to know how they passed.
Okay.
You'll feel it.
Yeah.
But if you don't like that, they'll take it off you. I usually just have them show me.
Yeah.
That was probably inadvertent because you're not in full control yet. Because he wasn't showing me that. He's just more very...
And it backed off, you know, when you said, "Oh, I'm sorry," you know, with him, and it backed off at that point. It's just amazing to me.
What's the reference to the Matchbox car? It's either a Matchbox or a Hot Wheels, Summer, but he's showing me like a little Matchbox car. And see, so sometimes what they do is they'll just show me a random image, and I'm left like that's not in my... And as I'm saying that, he's showing me one of my images, which is a birthday cake, which is him saying happy birthday to somebody. So he is wanting me to say happy birthday to somebody who just had a birthday. It's either coming up within a 30-day window of today, either going forward or backwards, okay? But he is saying happy birthday because he's showing me a birthday cake with candles on it. But before that, he showed me this little Matchbox car. Okay.
Do you see what she says?
Yeah, he's... You see how concise he is?
Wow.
Matchbox car or the Hot Wheels. And that's his way of acknowledging your son, okay, as well as the birthday involved, okay? That's very concise. He says, yes, sir. Okay. And so, Summer, one thing that he wants to let you know is that no, you are not crazy. You did see him in the car that day. Does that make sense to you? I'm giving you exactly what he's telling me. It was his way of letting you know that he's around. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. He hasn't been wrong yet. And he's telling me to reference somebody. Okay, so he's telling me to reference somebody. So if it doesn't make sense for you, make sure that you mention it. We're gonna eventually get this edited down into its own self-contained format and put up.
Psychic amnesia.
Yeah, but no. More importantly, what he's telling me to reference is on the day of the funeral, somebody heard him call out their name, and he's just letting them know. He's verifying for them that it was him, that he was there. The music was too sad for his taste, but it's important that he's also wanting to acknowledge. Forgive me for putting it this way, but it feels like there's multiple people, or it's one person with multiple roles. So when I say dad, I don't know if like he had a very complicated relationship with his father, or if it is somebody that like a stepfather, or like an uncle that acted as a father, but he's wanting to give a very special thank you to the male role model in his life. I have to say it that way because when it comes through as dad. It has a fatherly energy. But I feel the need, again, to be concise. That whatever the male energy that acted as dad, if it's not dad, then it feels like there was a complicated relationship there that had multiple roles. Okay? And he's wanting to give a very special acknowledgement and thank you to that person. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And now a personal message for you. He wants you to know that you are worth more than what you give yourself credit for. And to stop talking yourself out of good things in life. You're too young to be so defeated. And he's saying that you're stronger than you know. And I have to say this one last bit. He's like, I've got one last. He wants people to stop focusing on. And this is what he was going to say. I wish I had said it before. Okay, so check this out. What he's saying is he wants everyone to stop focusing on how he died. He wants to be remembered as an inspiration for always doing the right thing. And even though I made mistakes, I always tried to do the right thing. That's what he wants to be remembered as, not so much of how he died. That's one moment, and people are forgetting his entire book. Okay? Summer, thank you so much. I mean, first time on, I think, right? I mean,
Yeah,
is this your first time on? And being brave enough to step forward and acknowledge him, and because he was awfully concise. And thank you for being so concise, sir. And just be open to the energy that when he's around, okay? All right. And he's pulling back. But he sends lots of love to everybody. It's only through love that they're able to connect like this. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of energy for the. Right. Thank you, Annette. Yeah. yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the experience. So
And
that,
ask her if she's first time, if she would go over to our Facebook page.
yeah, and if
leave
this
a
is your
review.
first time, please shoot over to our Facebook page. The link is in the description, and leave a review because it helps people. There's a lot of fake F's out there. You know what I mean? And
Fake
every review is going to help somebody find the person that can get them the messages that they want to hear. And so, yeah, please leave us a review. That'd be great. I'd really, really appreciate that. All right?
That was a wonderful message.
Yeah, he needs camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, so awesome.
Quick. See if some people get in.
Mhm.
It's just in and out,
It's
yeah.
a lottery.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right?
Right.
I don't do that. Zodiac.
What does he do? What does he ask
Can I tell them if their boyfriend Jason is cheating? I don't know. You got reason to suspicious? You got reason to be suspicious? Then go find out. Ask.
If your
If-
gut
if
is
your gut's telling you,
that,
But then again, it just might be, nutty and jealous. But not my deal.
that's
I talk
my
to the
deal.
dead. I talk to the dead.
I do the readings, but
Yeah.
I'm not on right now.
So,
Do you
all
want
right.
cover?
No, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right, but I think we are good. So,
You're feeling it winding down.
yeah, it's winding down, and so I just want to thank everybody for coming on out, and
Yeah.
thank you, Denise, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
It's been a wonderful night.
Well, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
thank you
I'm
so
glad you
much.
got to experience the energy. It's just like a little sneak preview of what you're going to be able to manipulate by time, not manipulate, but work with
It's
by time
Utilize.
utilize.
That was the word.
that's so important to me because like I said, I know that sensing energy and feeling energy, I know what that feels like to me all of my life, and so to get this validation in real time, on the spot,
right there.
wow. So now I can tell,
There's a difference.
yeah.
There's a big difference between a general, like a haze of energy when you walk into a room
Yeah.
versus when it's directed.
Right.
So what light worker education is going to teach you is how to take that haze and focus it like a laser beam, because once you get it condensed down, it can only pull you in one direction. Unless you're doing it in front of a screen, and then it only
Right.
pulls you towards the screen,
All of
and you
them.
got to kind of figure out, okay, who's this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but in
But that's if they
Yeah.
want to learn that, they got to go over because it's live now.
yeah, and so
Enrollment
Yeah.
is
shoot
going.
over to lightworkereducation.org
Yep.
and sign up. We have a state-of-the-art learning management system on there. We're going to be doing
Free consultation.
Free
You get your consultation in the beginning to find out
Yeah.
where you are.
right, exactly, and
Same
how
things.
to best to
Yeah, it's gonna get
How
that
we're
in a
gonna-
minute.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know yet. We'll
That's
see
all
where
right.
I'm at.
Yeah, we're gonna get there though. So, absolutely, and thank you so much. So, listen, guys, if you are new, again, my name's Justin Cardoza, psychic medium, intuitive consultant. This is Denise, right? And she's first person to sign up through
Woohoo!
lightworkereducation.org. My wife Roseanne's psychic as well. You guys will get her another time. But listen, if you like what you saw tonight, please hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, because we do this at least once a week, every weekend. We do free gallery readings on YouTube, and it's the real deal. She does card readings and stuff and consultations. So please make sure you get notified when we go live, and the next reading might be you. So again, thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you. Love you. Have a great night.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.